Bueller? Bueller? Anyone? Anyone? The Great Depression. Past the... Anyone? Anyone?
I began Desert Garden in 1996 because I was a new mom. Wanting to find a solid place for my son was so important, and there really wasn't a place that resonated with me. We started with 12 kids in my living room. I think in time all the right people came together. It was obvious that there were many other people thirsty for the same thing. You know, the way kids learn and the way adults have had to learn in the past, I just think we've been doing it all wrong. We've lost our way a little bit with education in kids. Here at the school, it's very relevant learning, so it's applicable. Kids understand when they're doing things with their hands or they're experiencing it and they're feeling it. You know, so what makes us different are the classrooms, no matter what program you're talking about, infant, toddler, primary, lower elementary, upper elementary, or middle school. They're all multi-age classrooms, so you have younger students with older students, typically a 3-year age span. That's very different than traditional learning environments where everybody is all one age. You will also see no desks all over the place where you're confined to one area. There's lots of movement in the classrooms. Students can work on the ground on a work rug or at a lab table or at a table if they'd like. Montessori environments are collaborative, so kids are encouraged to work together. In traditional environments, it's typically single work and do your own work, don't look at your neighbor's work. And that's not how kids learn. They really learn by sharing, collaborating, being creative.
Desert Garden Montessori.
I like our school because it's fun. Yeah. Crazy. Yeah. And it has freedom. Yeah. Yeah.
The learning is really based on the child's interest or sensitive periods, as we call it. Kids are sensitive for different things at different times. And usually kids surpass what we think they can do because they're capable.
Math and Egyptian, that's what I did yesterday. It's really fun.
They still need to see it. They need to feel it. They need to touch it. They learn by doing. They learn by experiencing. They learn to feel good about themselves by receiving feedback from the world based on how they do.
Yes, you did.
They learn until they cultivate mastery over a skill. Mastery means not only can you show me that you can do it, you can teach it back to somebody else and build it for something greater and use it in a different way. That's what learning's all about. That's the difference.
Favorite subject is math.
Subject's math.
My favorite subject is lunch.
You get to eat yummy food.
Desert Garden has a unique format for parent involvement. The parents here at the school have a voice. Once a week, we have coffee with the director here, and it is an open time.
You know, how often do you have breakfast or coffee with the principal? We make change on a weekly basis.
That's right.
And Neil
Absolutely.
knows.
Yes.
And we're
Absolutely.
adopting, and I can see that we're working together as a community to make this the best for our kids.
Kids have to learn from every possible angle and place. Part of it is going on trips. And then as they go into 4th grade and above, they go on an annual big trip. The kids have to decide the destination, all related to curriculum, in efforts to expose children to the greater world. They also are responsible for raising the money to get on their trips. They learn that by running businesses. Curbside Cafe happens to be the middle school business. They run a morning coffee shop.
So there's 4 groups in Curb that make it all work. We have the finance team, we have the marketing team, we have the PM team, and we also have the AM team.
My name is Steve Dizzle, and what I want to tell you about is Curbside Cafe. It's the place for you, where you can get like coffee, burritos, and egg sandwiches for the kids, by the kids.
Fine arts in a Montessori environment is really integrated as part of the culture curriculum. Here we have really talented art and music people that do teach for the sake of the love. Desert Garden Fine Arts is not an add-on. It's part of the whole curriculum, and without that we would be doing education a disservice.
I see my child, and I see a beautiful, developing child who is happy, caring, complete, strong friendships, and compassionate. All of these great words with morals, ethics, values, principles that she would not get.
Confidence.
All of those things that she wouldn't get, but not as much in the middle school.
I think as we walk through our chapters of life as kids and we grow up, there's no way to know what that tapestry is going to look like because we're in it. But at some point, when you take the risk to face your fears and do what you are meant to do in this world, I think you look back and the whole thing is just so easy to see that tapestry. And you fit perfectly in it, and then you make a difference for the world. It's just giving the kids the chance to find them and cultivate them and not fear them and not push them aside and transcend what we're doing here and give back. It doesn't matter if it's in the poorest of communities or in the wealthiest of communities, it should be everywhere. If I could describe BGM in just 3 words, it would be
Educational, learning, awesome, amazing, BFF.
Teachy, creative,
I like how we get to go at our own pace.
Caring, because everyone is your friend, basically. And educational.
Community.
Caring, love.
love, community, and passion.
It's just the community, it's the parents, it's the family. We all know why we're here, and it's for the children.
This school feels like one of my families. It feels like we're all a family.
This is not a typical school, right? We've been using the term a learning village. The reality is there's more community here than in my own neighborhood, than any other school we've been to. And that's both from the kid perspective, the child perspective, as well as from the parent perspective.
This school's really caring too and loving.
I like DGM so much I don't want to leave.
The most important thing would be that the school will never give up on you, and I really like our school a lot.